next one, that is curcumin. Curcumin and podophyllitoxin, it come under the category of resins. Now moving to the last type of phytoconstituent which we are going to isolate, which is nothing but curcumin. Moving to the last compound, last phytoconstituent which come under the category of resins. Podophyllitoxin as well as curcumin come under the category of resins, and this is a type of curcumin is a type of phytoconstituent which you are going to isolate from the rhizomes of turmeric. So in the picture you can see the rhizomes of turmeric from where you are going to isolate this phytoconstituent, that is nothing but curcumin. Now moving to the isolation, how you are going to isolate it. First of all, you are going to collect the rhizomes of the turmeric, you are going to wash it, you are going to dry it, and you are going to convert it into powder form. After converting into powder form, what you are going to do, you are going to do the extraction process using 95% alcohol. Using 95% of alcohol, you are going to perform the extraction process, and you are going to perform it in oxalate apparatus. After doing the extraction process, whatever extract you get, you are going to filter that extract. So after filtration, whatever powder form is there, you are going to reject the powder form because curcumin is now got dissolved in this alcohol. Now you are going to select the filtrate part. And you are going to concentrate it so to evaporate the alcohol. So you are going to concentrate it to evaporate the alcohol, and when you concentrate it, you will see that there is a formation of semi-solid mass. Semi-solid mass is formed over here, or semi-solid residue is formed. Now you are going to select that semi-solid residue, and whatever residue is there, whatever semi-solid residue is there, you are going to dissolve that residue in sufficient quantity of benzene. Now to that semi-solid mass or semi-solid residue, you will add sufficient quantity of benzene. After adding sufficient quantity of benzene, what you will do, to the desired whatever product you get, after adding benzene, you will again concentrate it. And how you will do the concentration? By continuous stirring, you have to concentrate this specific product. After that, what you are going to do, you are going to acidify it. You are going to acidify the semi-solid mass by adding a chemical, that is hydrochloric acid. Now when you add this hydrochloric acid, what you will see, there is a formation of yellow precipitate. A yellow precipitate is formed. And now what you are going to do, to that you are going to add 0.1% NaOH. Now you are going to add sodium hydroxide to it. After adding sodium hydroxide solution, what you are going to do, you are going to add this in a separating funnel, and you need to shake it slowly. After shaking this slowly, what you will see, there is an alkali layer. Alkali layer will get separate out. That layer you will see, alkali layer will get separate out, and that lumpy layer, and that is nothing but alkali layer will get separate out. And another thing which you will see is nothing but there is some mass formation, semi-solid mass formation or a lumpy mass, which will be nothing but resin. Now resin will get separate out, and that alkali layer will get separate out, and you will select the lumpy mass layer, that is resin is selected and will be separated out. After separating that resin, whatever extract you will get, you are going to filter it. To remove the undesirable thing and separate it from the alkali layer. And after filtration, what you are going to do, you are going to concentrate it. You are going to evaporate it. After evaporating, you will see that there is a formation of crystals, and that crystals which is formed is nothing but it is curcumin. Finally, in this way you have isolated curcumin. After isolating, you will go for the second step, that is identification. In identification, what you are going to do, you are going to take the sample which you have isolated, you are going to add some amount of sample over here, and you are going to treat it with a chemical, that is nothing but acetic anhydride. You are going to add acetic anhydride, and after that you are going to add concentrated sulfuric acid to it. After adding it, you will see that there is a violet color appearance. Violet colored appearance is observed. Now after that, you are going to keep that specific thing in a UV light. In UV light, when you see on the UV light, what you observe that there is red fluorescence is seen. If red fluorescence is seen and violet color got appeared, it indicate yes, the specific sample which you have isolated, it is curcumin. Now the last step, the third step which check the purity of this curcumin is nothing but analysis, and we will perform the analysis using thin layer chromatography. In thin layer chromatography, what you are going to do, the first step always will be sample preparation. How you are going to prepare the sample? The thing which you have isolated, you will take the specific thing which you have isolated, that is 1 mg of curcumin is taken, and you will dissolve this 1 mg of curcumin in 1 ml of methanol. Now to 1 ml of methanol you will dissolve it. After that, what you will see, there is a, after that sample is prepared, now you will use a standard sample for comparison. The standard sample is curcumin. Now moving to the stationary phase, again the stationary phase will be same in each and every analysis, it is silica gel G. Now moving to the mobile phase get changed over here, it is chloroform, it is ethanol, it is glacial acetic acid. Now you are going to use this combination as a mobile phase, and the ratio will be 94:5:1. In this combination, you are going to use chloroform, ethanol and glacial acetic acid. Now the detecting agent which you are going to use is nothing but you are going to observe that paper under the UV light. You are going to observe the stationary phase under the UV light at 366 nanometer. After that, you will get a specific color which indicate that specific which indicate the purity over here, and which will give how much distance is traveled by the standard, how much distance is traveled by the test sample, and how much distance is traveled by the solvent. And you are going to measure it using RF value, and the RF value must be 0.79. In this way, you will perform the analysis of this curcumin and detect the purity of the compound.